Manville, New Jersey is tenacious. You have to understand, Manville was born from an asbestos plant. Manville quickly became a thriving factory town with a railroad stop and a booming local music scene. Of course, when we found out asbestos isn't exactly the healthiest building material and the plant was torn down, the tenacious inhabitants of Manville forged ahead. Unfortunately, with forging came flooding. Manville sits at the intersection of the Raritan and Millstone rivers, but as the surrounding towns have built up, the rivers have begun to flood more frequently with the increased water load. The town just north of Manville received flood walls. Manville was passed over. And yet, the tenacious people remain. Manville is known in New Jersey as the town you never leave. People joke that you can't buy a house here, you have to inherit it. And at only 2 square miles, Manville's walkability is one of its strongest assets. But our main street has struggled with architectural cohesion and a lack of pedestrian gathering spaces. We would love to revitalize our Main Street piazza, and many of our historic buildings could use a facelift. We want you to know there's something special going on in this town. And although no one person can give you the recipe for the secret sauce, I think it's in the ingredients. When you put together generations of patriotic, hardworking, community-minded people, you're going to get something special. That's why people don't leave, even though it is New Jersey. That's Manville.
So I love Manville. What an awesome town. I think what makes Manville so great is the community feel.
I joined the Postal Service, and the Postal Service has a letter carrier. I got to see what our community is made of. There's a good cross-section of great people trying to do the right thing for our town.
I'm from Costa Rica. I came here many years ago. My wife, she lived in Manville. She was raised and born here in Manville. And I know by the time that we have kids, this is the place that we want to be.
The bones that most towns would absolutely kill for. Have a main street. Which in this day and age, people are putting, the next town over, Hillsborough, is spending hundreds of millions of dollars to centralize a main thoroughfare. And we haven't.
Combination, I like to call it blue-collar environmentalism or blue-collar conservationism, where we apply a really hard-working, practical spirit to bigger problems.
It's an amazing little town. I love it.